Hey guys, so I have a rack to share with you from Wendy. She has diamonds and stuff here on YouTube. And I'll leave a link down below so you can go check her out. Show her some support if you wanted to. And I have looked at a lot of the stuff. I don't think I've seen it all. I couldn't help. I didn't feel like making a video yesterday and I couldn't help but peek. So I peeked. Okay. So, oh no, I ripped it. It's alright, I can tape it back together. Wendy sent me 2 pieces of glitter paper. This is the printable kind. She wanted me to try it. Because we were talking about glitter paper and how the type where it has like this is glitter paper I got from Felicia. The type that has like it's not embedded glitter, but it's if you could like literally pull this glitter off because it's in like a super thin plastic sheet. We're talking about how it's really hard to run this type of glitter paper through crank machines. It never cuts. It looks like it cuts. You can see the outline of the dye in the back of the paper, and then when you try and pull it out, the plastic layer, it just stretches with the dye. It doesn't actually get cut. The paper gets cut, but the plastic continues to just stretch and not cut. And then you still can't get your dye cut out. This paper is good for layering. It's not good for die cutting. I can use punches, but I don't have the hugest. Oh my goodness, English. I have the largest amount of punches. So any hoozles, she has sent me this printable glitter paper to try, and I'm gonna tape up this note real quick since I save all my notes. And I put them in my junk journal. You know, maybe when I'm old and senile one day, it's gonna be like proof that someone gave a shit. It's kind of sad, but okay. Alright, so I had asked Wendy to send me some die cuts from this card she had sent me, and I really like the die cuts, and so that's what these are. There's some cute little puppies. There's 2 of those. And I wanted some of these because, I mean, I don't have Chewy anymore, but, you know, June is my next small geriatric dog that may need a babysitter one day, and so I'd kind of like to have, like, some thank you for pet sitting cards on hand, just to show. It'll probably be Vesper who will be pet sitting because I know they will if I ask them to. And then there's 2 of these. It's a cat and a dog and a hand and pair of hands silhouette. And then this is one of the ones that I had asked her to send me. Were these little pepperonis. See, there's 3 of those. Oh, here's another one, the bigger one in a darker brown. And I asked for neutral colors because I think all the pet paper I have, we'll say most of the pet paper I have is in earth tones. So I actually have this dye, I believe. And then I don't know if this was like the oh my goodness. I can't think of the word. My brain is non-functioning apparently. So I don't know if she used the innards. I know there's a word for this. My brain no worky. But I could use this as a stencil, or I could trim up the edges and actually use it as is, which is probably what I'll do. And here's another one of those. And then there's some little puppies. cute little weenie dog. Might be cute to do like a birthday card for my aunt with the little weenies. Okay, so there's that. Alright, here is the first thing that she sent me. These Stampin' Up! Wood mount stamps, which I love. I was going to get rid of the plastic case because I generally don't keep the plastic case a lot of the time. But my very lovely vintage cassette tape storage holder is pretty much completely full of wooden sentiment stamps, and I can't fit anymore in there. So I might just use this as just like an additional holder for the several stamps that I can't fit in there. So it's basically on all occasions with sympathy, which that would have been super helpful. I guess I'll have to make some more sympathy cards. Happy New Year, just a note. Happy 4th of July. Happy Father's Day. Sorry for you. Happy graduation. Happy Valentine's Day. Sealed with a kiss. Thanks. Get well soon. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Wedding Day. Which I don't think I have any stamps that say Happy Wedding Day. And Happy Mother's Day. Did I say Happy Father's Day? Yes, I must have. It's right there. Alright, so there's that. And then there is this Stampendous stamp. It's a house. Let me just take it out. It's coming out of this plastic anyways. It's a house mouse stamp. Sorry for the glare. I'm not sure what he's doing with this cheese. It looks like a piece of Swiss cheese, but there's no colored image on the back, so I don't know exactly. I mean, he's trying to take a picture. I just don't know what he's doing with a piece of cheese. So maybe if you can tell, please let me know in the comments below. That is very cute. Thank you. And then there is this die set from Echo Park. It is called At the Pool die set. There's a pair. I grew up calling these thongs. I have a feeling that's a very southern thing. I don't know how it ended up in Washington. Yes, I know I said my own state wrong. That's just how I've always said it. It's my own dialect, Washington. I was watching a documentary on, or maybe it wasn't, no, I was watching a video from Lost in the Pond. And he was, he does like comparisons from the US to other from the US and like Britain and stuff like that. And he made a video on why some people say Washington or washing machine or car wash instead of wash, because there's no R in wash, right? Apparently it's a dialect that kind of came up from the Irish and the people, Appalachians, people who live in, the Appalachian Mountain area. Apparently, those are the two main people that use that dialect, wash instead of wash. And both my mom and I both say wash. It's, I don't know what to say. I get made fun of it all the time. Anyways, I grew up calling these thongs instead of flip-flops. I only stopped calling them thongs when I started getting weird looks from people. Apparently it was just not in to call them thongs anymore. So yes, thongs. And then there is this stamp set. Not all these I'm going to keep. The ones I don't keep, I'm just going to sell for Wendy's GoFundMe. 100% of the proceeds will go towards the GoFundMe. And Wendy said she was okay with that, so. And then there's this stamp set. I don't think I have anything like this, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. I think you can see it. I can't see my display super queerly. Oh my goodness. Are you guys watching my videos through queer lenses? Because if you are, you may not see it clearly. Okay, so you may not be able to see this very clearly, but or I can't see my display. Oh my goodness. I told you English is hard. So I don't think I have anything like that. So thank you, Wendy. I do use stencils. And then there's this stamp, and it looks like the matching die set. This is a little cartoonier than I would pick for myself, but I still like it, especially if I like the sentiments that go with them, basically. So will I use this? Yeah, most likely. It's just animals sitting on lounge chairs. Wish you were here, relish the day. You feel like home to me, missing you. Hi, friend. Just sitting here thinking about you. So I like that. I like it. And then there's this one. This one I might part with just because I don't have the patience to pull out a stamp set. Swirly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Purely. How did I mix up swirly with purely? I don't know. I don't know. I don't pull out a stamp set swirly to do decorations on a card. Purely to do decorations on a card. I must have been looking at it through my queer lenses. Okay. So yeah, that one might be available to go to a new home for, you know, a tiny donation to the GoFundMe. So next are these Halloween borders, which these are super, yeah, this I would totally pull out to do decorations. That's really cute. I mean, if I was doing a batch of Halloween cards, you know, I could just have the stamp set out and, you know, just stamp one of these on the bottom. Or if I was doing, like silhouette cards, the graveyard would be big enough. This might be a little small, but the graveyard would definitely be big enough. So, yeah, I really like that one. And then here is the next one, Studio G. Is Studio G still? I haven't seen Studio G in a long time. This one says, do what you love and do it often. And there's a heart, like, vertical border strip and like a cranberry or ball border banner. Pennant. Pennants are the triangles, aren't they? Okay, this next thing is Sizzix Simple Impressions Embossing Folder. I have a couple of these. I haven't used them yet. One day, it's one of those one day situations where I will. Yeah, that should be cool. I mean, I like doing more earthy cards, so I can see cutting a piece of paper to fit, you know, inside this. Sorry for the I almost said flare and not glare. Oh my god, I'm stroking out. I'm stroking out. Sorry for the glare. Yeah, this should be cute. I like this a lot. And this is the old school Sizzix brand. It's funny because Bonnie gave me this white platform that came with these original machines. And when she gave it to me, I was like, what am I supposed to use this for, Bonnie? Because I don't have this old school Sizzix machine. But I use it every single time I color. Every single time. Because I use cardboard on my table to try and protect this table so that when I eventually can get rid of this table, it's not, you know, beyond giving away. And cardboard is cushiony. And so I use this every single time I color to have a hard surface to color on. So, yes. Bonnie knows exactly what I need. Okay. So next thing is a set of dies. I don't want to take it out because there's little pieces. The sentiment says for you, and then it has layering flower pieces. Kind of looks like a Sizzix die by the color of the die. But this isn't Sizzix packaging, so... Oh, I meant Spellbinders. That's what I meant. This is Spellbinders. It's a Spellbinders die. I will use that. Thank you. Then next is a set of banners and pennants. Or is it just pennants? Oh my god. Yeah. The sentiment says hello. Hello. And then next is this Crafter Square Summer one. This one I'm going to let go because I have this one. Christine bought it for me. And then here's another stamp and die set. Again, more cartoony than I get for myself, but the sentiments are so cute, it's worth keeping it. And I just ripped the package. Wishing you a brighter day. I'll be your umbrella on a rainy day, and there's always sunshine after the rain. So, I mean, if someone's having a shit day, you know, this might be a nice card to send them. And then here is some, I don't know what you call these decorational stamps. But they're decorational stamps. So again, I'm going to let it go just because I'm not going to put the effort into finding the stamp to pull it out to stamp the inside of my card. Thank you, Wendy. Hopefully someone wants it and we'll give you a $1 donation to your GoFundMe. Here's the next one. Art Impressions. This one is, doesn't say the name. It's really cute birds, blue birds, and birdhouse. I like it. I like it a lot. I like their slogan here. Original rubber stamps. This is not rubber. Not rubber. Let's see if it's photopolymer or clean. Photopolymer. Okay. I love how certain big popular brands, you know, they charge an arm and a leg for their stamps and it's silicone. I find that hilarious. I think Art Impressions is kind of like, you know, a happy in between. Here is the next one. It says, you are a superstar. That's what you are. It's funny. Just trying to think of what card I could use that stamp set on. Maybe for like a children's you know, graduation ceremony. But would they want a greeting card? I don't know. Graduation from college, but this is kind of goofy looking. Would you use this for? I will have to ponder that one. Here's the next one. It is a rose corner die. Not sure how well you can see that. And here is the next one. Has some punctuation. Studio G. I miss when Walmart had their dollar section in their craft supplies, you know, where you could get one of those little, I still have them, like little alphabet sets or just little stamp sets like this, you know, or a 4-piece of 12 by 12 thin scrapbooking paper for $1. You know, I really miss that. That was fun to go through. This one says, "You are special to me." Hopefully you can see it okay. And then there's this stamp set. She showed it to me. I don't know if I might keep it because I'm getting rid of another book one that I have. I may, because these are really cute. I may not. I don't know. Enjoy your day. Read this. Happy. It is really cute. We shall see. We shall see. And then there's this one. Seagulls are kind of goofy looking, but I can use a different seagull stamp. Summer fun. Have a bright, sunshiny day. I kind of like that. It kind of reminds me of a Bill Withers song. Hello, sunshine. Hey, ghoul friends. Birthday ghoul. Life is better in flip-flops. Live in the sunshine. Swim in the sea. It either says drink the wild air or think the wild air. If you know Ralph Waldo Emerson quotes, let me know. I can't read that last line. And flip-flops are always good. Are always a good idea. I have one seagull stamp set, so I'll have to check to see how many similar sentiments I have in that one. And then there was this stamp set, which I really like. This is DBC Dawn Rigby Creations, I guess. Never heard of her. GiftsToYou.com/craft. Yarn kits, sew shop, paper crafts, pattern books, magazines. I wonder if this came in a magazine. I actually really like this. Flowers are small, but you can do some really cute clustering with this type of stamp set. And it comes with a die, it looks like, for, I don't know. This stamp might fit in the die, but I don't know. I'll have to play around. Oh, it's probably this one down here. So yeah, that would be cute. Cute. And then there's this Studio G. Oh, first one says "say what," and then the second says "hoo hoo." WHOO-HOO. Oh, woohoo! Oh my God. Woohoo! A cheer. Okay. Okay. So reading the W is a silent W, like in the word hole. Woohoo. Okay. I know. I know I'm dumb. It's okay. I know. I know. And then there's the Studio G one. It's a cake and it says happy birthday. Man, Studio G really went through a funky phase where all their stamps look funky. These. Oh, this must have gone with the wood stamps. Warmest wishes. Then there's this set of dies, and it's a rooster and either geese or ducks. The stance of this one kind of looks like a goose. I'm not sure about that one. And then I really like this goose though. That one's super cute. And then there's these, ooh, interesting. Just gonna rip the bag because I can't open these bags with my nerve damage. There is a whisk, a rainbow, and it looks like a screwdriver with no Phillips or flat. No, doesn't even look like a flathead screwdriver, so that's odd. At least I think it's a screwdriver. I'm not sure. The rainbows, I'm gonna keep those because those will be super cute on St. Patty's Day. Okay, we're just gonna put them on the same bag with this weird. Maybe it's an ice pick for stabbing. And then I asked for some die cuts of these paw print frames, but Wendy had an extra frame set, so she sent it to me. Thank you so much, Wendy. These are so cute. So cute. In my opinion, you can always use animal-themed dies and stamps. Especially if you have animals, you know. You never know when you need to send out thank you cards or condolences cards or, you know, whatever. And then this is a set of random flowers and leaves, which I was excited about these because I use random leaves especially for my cards. It just makes creating a cluster so easy. It looks like there's a couple poinsettia layers. There's a hydrangea, couple hydrangea layers. I see a maple leaf, kind of looks like oak leaf, the hydrangea stamen, a couple, there's like just a regular little flower, you know, this kind of looks like a pansy almost flower petal, and just maybe like a fir branch. I don't know if I said maple leaf, oak leaf. Yeah, so these are very, very helpful. Thank you very much, Bonnie. Sorry, Wendy. Oh my goodness. Don't know why Bonnie was on my brain, but apparently Bonnie was on my brain. Thank you very much, Wendy. And then there's this stamp set from Unity Stamps. Little bunny wishes. Little bunny wishes. And it says, wish you were here. Can you see that? I think you can. Okay. I think you can. Thank you, Wendy. And then there's this embossing folders, and then there's some little dies that were thrown in here to keep them safe. Oh, goodness. It's like a couple of odd, cute triangles. Couple of these odd shapes. Maybe they were supposed to be trees. I don't know. I was talking to Wendy last night, and I said I could probably turn them into little cotton candy decorations. And then there's a little circle. Thank you. Just all going to go in this already open bag. And there's, did I miss one? I did. There's another one of those weird broccoli stalk dies. And then there's this embossing folder that says cheer. Oh, those little broccoli stalks go in this die. Oh. Supposed to be a tag. I think they're like, okay. Oh, that little circle cuts out the hole in this tag. Wendy didn't know what they were. They go in this embossing folder. Yeah, I cannot tell at all if you are seeing anything. It says cheer. It has a tag shape. I think these are supposed to be like kapow things or maybe poofs of smoke. I don't know. But yeah, I guess this is a cut and emboss folder. And this is a cut and emboss folder that has balloons and then like a label. But again, I don't know if you're able to see anything. So, thank you, Wendy. And I will put those to use. Oh. And then this looks like some little dies of soccer players. Hey guys, so this video is so long overdue. It's a smidge embarrassing. So I have been gone for a while. I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I have some more stuff that Wendy sent to me that I need to show so that I can attach it to the video that I recorded months ago and post it for you. So, Wendy, I'm sorry, and thank you for everything. Everything is amazing. Yeah, so, and thank you for everything before this video, because I think it cut out, and I didn't have a chance to, do the outro, because I didn't finish showing everything that you sent me. Here's another really cute card from Wendy. Happy Easter card. Thank you very much. I very much want to do some paper crafting again. Last few days I've been gluing these acetate stickers to white paper and cutting them out, and I want to work on my black and white cards again, but let's just say things are moving at a snail's pace in this household at the moment. So thank you for the card. It is beauteous. And I'm sorry I bumped you. And then we were talking about how my little die cutting machine that I got from Rosa was dying. And Wendy so generously sent me one of her spare mini die cutting machines, because I have one of the bigger ones. I have the vintage, but usually when I'm die cutting a lot, and where my vintage is at the moment, you kind of have to stand hunched over, and it's just not very comfortable. So when I can, when the dies are small enough, which is most of the time, I prefer the little baby one because I can do that at the desk. And so thank you very much, Wendy. I might keep using the one that Rosa gave me until it dies completely, and then I will start using that one. And then Rosa, sorry, I've got Rosa on the brain now. Wendy had sent me some little frames, so I could frame that little doxy and give it to my aunt. She just lost her doxy a few days ago, and her doxy was formerly my mom and my aunt's brother's doxy, you know, and he died a couple years ago of ALS. And so, you know, my aunt took care of the 2 dogs he left behind because his wife abandoned the dogs with my aunt. Any hoozles. Sorry, I obviously haven't done this in a while. So yeah, I really want the little doxy diamond painting that I had finished, the black and tan one. That looked a lot like her doxy Lexi, but my uncle's doxy that just died is all brown, or was all brown. Now, hopefully it doesn't make her too upset seeing it. But yeah, here are there's 2 of the frames. So this is perfect. Thank you so much, Wendy. I really appreciate it. I prefer shopping at thrift stores, but I haven't been going to thrift stores lately because they haven't had anything. I don't know why. So, I don't know. Thank you, Wendy. This is so perfect. I'm going to try and get that done this weekend, or my weekend. Yeah. And then, you know, Wendy had sent me a little Easter goodie envelope. That's what that card was from. I'm just kind of going out of order. What was in the envelope was some candy, and then she sent me this really pretty diamond painting pen. And there's a few different kinds of placers in here. It's got purple with, ooh. I hope this wasn't too dark. It kind of looks dark from what I'm saying. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, yeah. It's really pretty, Wendy. Thank you. When I was in the hospital, I just used one of those Diamond Art Club pens because then I didn't have to worry about carrying putty or wax or... Yeah, no, this is really pretty. Thank you. And then she sent me a diamond painting box, which I did when I was in the hospital, so I had planned on showing it to you unfinished, and then I ended up in the hospital for a while, and this was an easy thing to have brought to me, so, I guess I'll show it again in finishes, because I've got a few finishes that I need to show. But this was the, little box that Wendy sent me, and it turned out super cute. I was gonna give it to my aunt for Mother's Day, but I was in the hospital, and so I couldn't seal it. It's still not sealed. Nothing is sealed. I haven't been, what am I trying to say? Just existing right now is difficult, and so I haven't gotten a whole lot done. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Okay, I will have to sort those. Yeah, I was in the hospital, so I couldn't store away my extra diamonds, but there's some... I tried using this washi tape to seal these little bags, Wendy, and it was not working, and they are everywhere. So I'm gonna have, I guess I'll work on that before I go to bed today. There's like a mottled blue washi, and then this is like a green and a purple super thin washi, good for cards. And then there's some, ooh, that is top heavy. Okay, I didn't realize. I was doing it. It's a little bit top heavy. Okay, some Adorbs leopard gecko stickers. Oh wait, when I had come home from the first hospital and I was packing, you know, a go bag to go to the second hospital, Mom's like, "Do you want to how do you feed your geckos?" And I was like, "Oh, they'll be fine, you know, because you don't feed leopard geckos every day." And I was like, "I'll just be in the hospital for a day or two, I assume." You know, and she's like, "Yeah, but how do you feed them?" And I was like, "You know what? I'll just feed them." And so I fed them. I was like, "Okay, you know, they'll be fine for a week." And I'm so glad she kept asking me how to feed them and got me to feed them because I was in the hospital for a while. Oh my goodness. Sorry. These stickers just reminded me of the geckos for obvious reasons. Okay. Cutie patootie. There's that one. And that one. So cute. Thank you. You can always send me leopard gecko stickers. I love them so much. I think that's it. I know I won something from Wendy. I didn't go to the post office today because I was too tired to drive that far. I'll have to get it Monday. After I get home from being yelled at by the foot doctor. And, yeah, I'll make a video of that. Thank you so much, Wendy, for everything. It's just super sweet, and the nurses really loved the box after I finished it, you know, but I was like, I can't give it to you, it's not sealed. So yeah, so thanks for watching if you did, and I will talk to you later. Adios. Oh, and I'll leave a link to Wendy's channel in the description box below. Please go over and show her some support. She's a fabulous diamond painter, and I enjoy watching her, and I think you would too if you also diamond paint. So, alright, thanks for watching, and adios.